Hey yo, what's happening, black man? Let me start by saying something, right? My content, it's gold, right? I really show you guys what's happening. I really break it down. I really make the content for 10%. It is what it is, man. Now, in my last video, I called an ugly lie, right? I mentioned in that video that most interactions start online for Gen Z specifically, right? Everything starts online. So in this first screenshot you guys are looking at, this is a quote posted by a black joint I follow. She said, well, I'm sorry, the quote said, y'all use Instagram as a dating app. I'll be on here sharing straight nonsense 50x, then log off. Anyways, black men. Instagram is a dating app for black women, right? Let me tell you guys a quick story. No, I'm sorry, no. 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I was on Tinder, right? I matched with a black John. She asked me for my Instagram. At the time, again, this is when I caught on to it back then, 5 years ago. I'm like, what do you want my Instagram for? Because when they go to your Instagram, black men, they're trying to see if you're lit. They're trying to see if you're turned up on the Instagram. What do I mean by being turned up on Instagram? Are you wearing designer clothes? Are you flashing? Are you showing off stacks of money? Are you posting your trap packs, right? Your block work? Are you posting scams? Are you posting fraud, right? Do you have a fancy car? Are you at the club popping bottles? Like they want to see if you're the stereotypical nigga. That's what they want to see, black men, right? And also they're looking at your followers. How many followers does he have? Okay, let's say you have an Instagram page, you have only a couple hundred followers. Now they're looking at how many pictures do you have? Are women in your pictures? See, there's a way to turn off the likes on Instagram so people can't look at your likes, right? But they're looking to see how many likes you have on a picture, right? How many girls are liking the picture? How many girls are in the comments? They're looking at everything that doesn't fucking matter, black men, but they're trying to see, do women want this man? Okay, do you want him? Like, what the fuck? Why does it matter if other people want them? I was told something by a black John recently as I'm making this video, right? She said, with black women, yeah, we want men that other women want. Again, as men, we understand this, right? But she also said it's the same thing with men. Men want the woman that other men want. That's why you see men going after other guys, girlfriends and wives. I'm like, I can't really agree to that. Sometimes, okay, matter of fact, here's the reality. If there's a group of four females, right? And all four females are average to conventionally cute, if one of them tell you I got a boyfriend, you're not going to pursue her. If the other ones are up to par, that's the problem. That's the problem. You're not gonna find a whole group of black Johns where all of them are a five and a six, right? They're all kind of on par with each other. No, if there's a group of four black women, you got one who's an eight, one who's a six, and the other two are gonna be fours, maybe even threes. So of course the first two, the eight and the six, she got all the damn attention. So yeah, most guys are going after her because guess what? Like I've been saying all this time, the standard is fucked up, right? The standard is so fucked up where, and I'm off topic, but with them, they're so damn extreme, right? If she's a quote unquote, like I said, good woman, right? If she is a rare type of black John, she has to have something that's so extreme, the exact opposite of her. But if she's fat, ugly, and unattractive, she want a high quality black dude who's in shape, got muscles, work out, or he's probably slim, right? Make money, attractive black young man. Like what the fuck? Come on, son. Anyways, but that's the whole point of them asking for the Instagram because she wants to see if you're lit. And guess what? When I asked her, I said, yo, I don't have Instagram, but if I did, what's the purpose of giving you my Instagram? She said, I want to see your aesthetics, aka meaning, are you turned up on the gram? Are you lit on the gram? Right? Are bitches trying to fuck with you on the gram? Because they use that shit as a measuring stick. They use that as the metric. They use that as the guideline. They use that as the rubric to score you, black men. That's how they rank you over Instagram. You can meet a bitch in person. I can't tell you how many times I've done this, bro. You can meet a shorty in person, and she still asks you for the Instagram, or she wants to give you her Instagram. For what? It's not because Black Jones are trying to be safe and she don't want you to have too much personal information or too much personal contact with her. No. She wants to give you her Instagram so you can follow her. And when she goes to your Instagram, are you turned up? Are you lit? That's why I said in one of my videos, I would like to see the black female side. Like, I want to see their algorithm on TikTok. I want to see their algorithm on YouTube. I want to see their algorithm on Instagram, because I know for a fact this wasn't always a thing. It became recent in the last past few years. So I can guarantee you, you got black women out here giving out this stupid ass information. Oh, go to a guy Instagram. Oh, based off of this, it's this. Based off of that, it's this. Oh, based off him not doing this, he's this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the ones passing around this stupid ass information. And guess what? It's poisoning the group as a collective. And it's going to also poison other women from other races, because it's going to bleed out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bleed out. It is what it is, bro. Now, boom. Second screenshot, posted by a black John. Right? This is a quote from the meme pages or whatever. Girl, shut up. He fuck with both of us. You my girlfriend-in-law. See, they already know. Like I've been saying, black men, they already know. They're willing to share a man, but they're not willing to let men share women. Here's the thing. 10% black John, she not gonna let you have two wives, two girlfriends. They feel like that's too much pussy for you. That's too much satisfaction below the waist for you, right? That's too much pleasure for you. That's too much control for you. That's too much of a smile being put on a black man's face knowing he got two women, right? Even though a guy like 10%, you deserve it. You work hard for it, right? You bust your ass for it. You can afford it. You can teach them something. You can lead them somewhere, right? So it's perfect for you if you want that, right? Look at the guys who they do allow to have two girlfriends, two wives, or even if they don't, even if they don't personally know each other, but they know about each other, because why? She goes through his cell phone, she caught him cheating, all type of other nonsense. Who was it? Glocktavius, 762 Tyrone, 556 Keem, 223 Quan or Trey, whoever you want to call these dudes. Names kicking my ass right now. But those are the guys where they allowed to have multiple women. Irresponsible, dumbass, not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? No guidance, no leadership type of men. Those are the guys who can have multiple joints. Really? Really? Like I said, Black Jones, they fucked the quality up so much. You know, I've always talked about this, right? Let me break it down. I should have mentioned this in the last video, but it slipped my mind. And I told this to a black John before. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna move it up, right? Black men, if you're 10%, you deserve to be with a young, attractive woman that you can mold into what you want her to be. I think for 10% black men, right? When you reach that point where you're ready for a relationship, you're ready for a wife and family and children, you need to go young, right? I'm talking like 18 to 23, because those are the years where a woman is going to make a lot of decisions to damage herself. If you can jump in, let's say you meet her at 20 years old, well, listen, you can kind of pull her away from those bad choices that she can possibly make. And again, you can mold that into what you want. You meet her at 25, that's already 7 years of her making, bad choices. right? You meet her at 29, bro, that's a whole decade plus 1 year of making bad choices. You meet her at 35 years old. I mean, it is what it is, dude. Listen, everything in this life can't be perfect, but this is what I'm saying, right? If you build yourself up, right, and you don't want to go young, you feel like, yo, I'm 37 years old. Well, I'm not trying to go younger than 25. Well, listen, black men, you deserve two females. The more you have to kind of bend and fold on what you want, again, you guys may not want what I want, but this is how I feel about it. If I'm 32 years old and the best quality I can get as far as age range is like 27 to 30 years old, well, guess what? I'll take it, but I'm gonna fuck with more than, you know what I'm saying, more than one. Just because you old and washed up and you set in your ways like a stubborn dog, don't mean I have to accept that. So guess what? Either you take getting fucked by me and I'm fucking somebody else, or listen, go be by yourself. Go get you a simp. You know what I'm saying? So you need to go younger in order to mold something, turn something out, and again, that way you're more comfortable having just one. When you got to take on two old quality, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me. If you get what I'm trying to get at with this one, right? But again, back to the screenshot. We already know what kind of guys they allow to have multiple females, right? Again, look at Jody from Baby Boy. Prime example. Jody had a baby mom, right? Then he had what's shorty name? Damn. Uh, the name is eluding me right now, man. You know his main baby mom in the movie. Shorty he was living with. You know what I'm saying? He had two baby moms and he smashed her coworker, or he was about to smash her coworker. He didn't do it, but he was about to. That kind of dude, irresponsible. Three chicks. You allowing this dude to have three women openly. Openly. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? Black men, that's the reality. So boom, check out this screenshot. Boom, check this one out, right? Black Journal follow on Instagram. I hate lustful men. Here's the reality. You know she's talking about black men. She ain't talking about white men. She's not talking about Raj. She's not talking about Lee, right? She's not talking about Wu, Yu Hung. You know what I'm saying? She's not talking about Eduardo and Jesus and Martinez. She's not talking about them. She's not talking about Connor. She's not talking about Aaron, right? She's talking about black men. So you hate that black men are lustful, but you know I've noticed that, yeah, men in general are physical, right? Men can be lustful, right? But the reality is black men tend to be a lot more lustful than other men because black men aren't getting nothing. Like a lot of black dudes, you just at home, no bitch, no pussy, no nothing. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck, yo. A lot of black men, you starved out. And I mentioned this plenty of times in many videos. Black men are starved out. They're starved out. You see, it, depending on where you live, you see average, regular white guys, regular, average Hispanic guys, Asian guys, and guess what? They have girlfriends, they have wives. You see average, regular black men, these dudes are twiddling their thumb, counting the cracks in the sidewalk, right? Walking with their head down. You know what time it is, dude. These dudes ain't getting nothing. And I'm not talking down. I'm just pointing out the reality behind shit, right? So yeah, it tends to make black men a whole lot more lustful because now just to get something that's decent, a four, a five, black men have to simp so fucking hard. This is why I be calling black men simps because Black Jones fucked up the game. Most black dudes you see walking around, they're walking around with low quality. So the way how these dudes are like just so desperate and simped out, it's like, damn, really? Really? You know what I'm saying? And she talking about how she hate lustful men, but yo, those lustful men, all they want is a sniff. All they want is a snivel, right? All they want is just a crumb of pussy. I've heard black dudes even say it. I've heard black dudes even say it. Yo, just a crumb of pussy will make them feel bad. I'm like, yo, it's bad, bro. It's bad. I'm telling you, it's bad, bro. It's bad. That's why I tell black men, yo, you need to get the passport. If you don't want to get the passport, at least move to a different city out the deep south. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you get that passport, yo, black man, you're not coming back. Keep it a stack, yo. Keep it a stack. You know what I mean? So boom, moving on to the next one. Another black joint I follow on Instagram. And again, this goes back to what I've been talking about all the time with Glocktavius. If you get locked up, I will leave you, babe. WTF. Here's my question. Why are you interacting with a man? Why are you having sex? Because she is having sex. Why are you having sex with a man who is living a lifestyle that can put him behind bars, that can put him in the graveyard? And again, when you do get locked up, you leave the man. I've been told you black men before. If you're not over 6 feet, blah blah blah, all that other stuff, if you're not stereotypical, you can become stereotypical if you thug max, right? But if you thug max, be aware it comes with jail time, right? Hard time in the prison or in the penitentiary. I'm sorry, in the federals, or you end up in a casket, right? So either you go to the pen, you go to state prison, or you end up in a casket. Black men, you pick your choice. You pick your poison, right? But that's if you want to increase your options amongst black women. You have to become the stereotype. That's your only way to increase that. So if you want to, go ahead by all means. But just know it comes with that. But when you ask black women, well, what's making you choose that kind of man that you can't build a life with? You're willing to be with him up until he goes to prison, but you don't want to ride it out with him through his prison bid. And trust me, some of them will. I know of a black John, right, in her older age. She waited 10 to like 15 years for a man to come home from prison. Yo, black man, she won't even wait for you to finish college. If you 18, 19, 21, 22, yo, she won't even wait for you to finish college. And you're actually on the street. You can actually take her on a date. You can actually hug her, call her when you want to, smash her, all that. She wouldn't even wait for you to finish college, but she'll wait 10 years for the nigga to, yo, come on, son, to get out of prison. But that's the reality, black men. That's what you're up against. You guys, not me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. I make content for 10%. We're not up against this crap. But when you sit back and you can point this out, man, come on, son. Come on, son. It's like it's sick. It's twisted. Why pick that kind of man? Why the quote unquote bad boy? Why pick the bad boy? Oh, he brings thrill. He brings excitement. Whatever, yo. This is what I'm telling you. It gets more and more apparent. It gets more and more practical, right? I know black men, your heart says, yo, I need to be with a black woman. I'm a black man. I want black children. I want the black family to progress and prosper. I understand that. I respect that. But that's not practical. That's not realistic. Because guess what? Your options don't even show you that you have that choice, right? Unless you're willing to get with some fat, unattractive, ugly black women, then by all means, go ahead. That's the choice that you guys want to make. I'm not making that choice. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like, yo, my kids need to be black and all that other good stuff, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And lastly, right, here comes the good one. And this is why a black man, I'm telling you, you're better off opening up your options. You're better off having two girlfriends, two wives, yo, two friends with benefits. Like I'm telling you, open up them options, man. Open up them options because guess what? She got her options wide open. In her mind, the grass is always, always, always greener, black men. Sempre. That's the word for always in Portuguese. The options are sempre, always better, always verde or verde. I'm sorry, sempre verde, always green on the other side, black men. So look, the quote says, "I wish the girls understood that there's always a better ninja, like always, black men." That's what they believe. That's what they feel in their heart. It's always a better guy. So for you black men, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? They think it's always another guy, a better guy, right? So she's never gonna be invested into you the way how you're invested into her. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why for you dudes who are still hooked on Black Johns, you might as well just, you know what I'm saying? Like you might as well, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like black man, I'm really hoping you guys can get the bigger picture right now. Especially if you know you're not that stereotypical nigga they looking for. That's gonna always be another guy. It's gonna always be another guy, man. She is using you as a placeholder until she find what she think is better. Anyways, black man, I've said enough, man. It is what it is. I'm out. Peace.